Our second speaker tonight is Miss Allison Perrell, the daughter of Mike and Lois Perrell of Germantown. Allison has received the following scholarships: the Wake Forest Scholarship for $5,000, the Junior C. and Eliza P. Brown Scholarship for $7,000, and the Wake Forest College Scholarship for $25,800. Allison has received the following awards: Junior Marshall Co-Captain, Honorable Mention for the Scholastic Art Award, and the Poetry Out Loud State Finalist. Allison participated in volleyball and was the co-captain of the volleyball team. She also participated in track and holds the South Stokes track record for the high jump. In addition to this, Allison was involved in theater arts and the quiz bowl. In the fall, Allison will attend Wake Forest University with plans to major in environmental science. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Michelle Perrell.
Hello, ladies and gents. Let me first begin by saying I know this will not come anywhere near the distinguished speech of last year's valedictorian and salutatorian. I guess that's the reason why they didn't give me a medal. So many momentous events have happened throughout my 4 years of high school. There was a bomb threat, drug-detecting dogs being brought into the school to pace the hallways, an earthquake, oh, and the undercover cop from Alaska. To say my time here has been interesting would be an understatement. I remember my freshman year, I had Miss Wright's English class, where I learned the typical English curriculum, but I also remember having a war with Mr. March's neighboring class. That consisted of sneaking into his classroom, stacking all of his desks to the ceiling, piling books to block his door, and a silly string fight in the parking lot. Continuing my English education, Miss Holmes helped me understand the beauty of poetry, and together we made it to the state finals of Poetry Out Loud. Now I'd say that deserves a kaloo-kalay. I also remember Miss Reeves' amazing teaching skills with various Mr. Potato Heads. As odd as that sounds, they were quite effective. She also taught dance R&R, where she tried to help us learn more than our previous reservoir of dances, which consisted of the electric slide and other dances we were taught in our middle school gym classes. Here recently, I've had the privilege to attend a Spanish field trip to watch a variety of dances from other cultures. Miss Garcia Fisher and Miss Jaffe have certainly opened doors to a new world of opportunity. I recall numerous occasions where I found myself responding to people in Spanish and longing to be fluent, which I fully intend to be one day. One of the times I was in Miss Garcia Fisher's class, though, I remember discovering a fire across the hall. I was walking into the building when I saw smoke billowing out of a room. Come to find out, someone's chicken pie was extra crispy and their microwave's lifespan had just ended. Though my high school years have ended as well, I look back fondly at the friends I have made, the family I've found in theater, and the inside jokes made in art, which ranges from the family car to the cone of despair. Mr. Jones, you have helped me grow artistically and intellectually. Though we signed up to learn just art, you taught us all so much more, and I will take all the advice you have given with me to college. My coaches were also influential and inspirational. Miss Adams brought fun to the volleyball court and always found a way to pep everyone up before a game. Coach Balzer came my last year and helped improve our team exponentially. And Coach Gore has believed in me since day one of track season and has pushed me to go beyond my expectations. Coach May, where do I start? Let's just say I will forever hear you say, "Drive your arm in your knee," when thinking of high jump. We had fun being devilishly mischievous and convincing people to believe certain untruths and joking around about egos and self-esteem. You are the leader of your group of unicorns from the senior trip and have taught me so much more than just how to high jump. but rather how to be understanding and supportive no matter what. I've spent countless hours at school after the final bell is rung, many of which were for track or volleyball, but there was a good amount of time spent in the auditorium for theater performances. I'm glad to have been in 3 shows over the course of my time here and can respect all the hard work Bullo puts into every play. I honestly don't understand how he can handle so many hoodlums all at once. Which reminds me of my parents. Having 4 children has to be the biggest headache, but I thank you for all the support and time out of your own schedule to help me achieve my goals. You guys are the best. I've been through so much here at South, from being in the very first drug test ever, to being rewarded for my academic achievement with having to give a speech in front of all of you. Don't ask me how any child would wish this upon themselves. As far as public speaking is concerned, but every second was worth it. Cherish these memories, but these are nowhere near the best years of your life. And remember, insanity is doing everything the same way you always have and expecting different results. So learn from your mistakes and act accordingly. Congratulations, class of 2012.